Hello, I'm Amy Newell, Director of Collections at the Scottish Rite Masonic Museum and Library, and it is my pleasure to tell you about our stained glass window, one of the signature objects at the museum. The Scottish Rite Valley of Danville, Illinois, gave the window to the Scottish Rite Museum and Library in Lexington, Massachusetts, on the occasion of the museum's founding in 1975. Dr. Rudolph R. Sandin, 32nd degree, of Painesville, Ohio, designed the window and followed the project from conception through installation. Dr. Sandin is the sixth generation of his family to work with stained glass, and his windows appear in prominent buildings all over the world. Speaking of this window, Dr. Sandin noted, "I have given my best to show the true teachings of Masonry linked with patriotism." The Scottish Rite Masonic Museum and Library was dedicated in 1975 as part of our nation's bicentennial celebration. Dr. Sandin was charged with telling a visual story that melded the values and symbols of Freemasonry with the ideal of love of country. The window is divided into 12 sections, each with especially selected Masonic and American symbols. At left, the Temple of Ur in Sumer, part of what we know as Iraq today, is depicted between two green rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates, with wheat growing to one side. This area is thought by some to be where stonemasons built the first large cities, as well as where the first wild wheat and barley grew. Central to the design is the Masonic symbol of the all-seeing eye, signifying watchfulness and serving as a symbol of God. The square encompasses, symbolizing reason and faith, an open Bible signifying the divine will of God, and the lamp of knowledge are also prominently featured in this section. The Masonic fraternity, the ancient accepted Scottish Rite Northern Masonic jurisdiction, is featured in the next section. The Supreme Council, or governing authority, of the Scottish Rite is represented by the double-headed eagle with a 33 on its chest. The eagle is surrounded by the symbols of the four bodies that make up the Scottish Rite: the Lodge of Perfection, the Council of Princes of Jerusalem, the Rose Croix, and the Consistory. At right is a depiction of King Solomon's Temple, which was built in 10th century BC as a sacred resting place for the Ark of the Covenant, which held the fragments of the original tablets that listed the 10 Commandments. The biblical story of the building of the temple provides the narrative used in the first 3 Masonic degrees. The motto, "Pride in our past, faith in our future," expresses goals for the museum and library, as well as tenets of American Freemasonry. The Greek letters Alpha and Omega appear at diagonally opposite ends of the window, along with a 13-star flag and a 50-star flag to represent the beginning of the United States of America and the bicentennial of American independence. The window is 12 feet high and 16 feet wide. It is made up of more than 1,800 pounds of glass and 600 pounds of sand mixed with epoxy. The glass is an inch thick. The window continues to be a favorite with museum and library visitors who appreciate its artistry and learn from its symbols.